We got a crazy story today. You ever seen a store owner call the police and tell the police he's being robbed, and the police comes and end up brutalizing the store owner instead? Y'all check this out.
He tried to help them, and now the city has to pay nearly $500,000. Thanks for joining us. I'm Denise Valdez.
And I'm Brian Loftus. 8 News Now investigator Vanessa Murphy obtained video from that incident, sat down with the victim and his lawyer. Now, we do want to warn you, it is graphic.
For Jim Herndon, it's been 6 long years since he became the victim of excessive force by Henderson police.
This bad situation got out of hand and things just spiraled.
He was an assistant store manager at Sportsman's Warehouse. Officers arrive after a call about an armed shoplifter. Here, officers approach the suspect and he runs.
We had a firearm.
Herndon,
I didn't know what he would do.
a former law enforcement officer for more than 2 decades,
Just instincts from lots of years of training.
intervenes.
I recall jumping on him,
But he never expected what would follow.
saw stars.
This is Sergeant Michael Gillis ramming.
Hold up. So he's helping the officers catch the bad guy. And in turn, the officer said, you know what? We're going to do you a service, sir. We're going to beat the brains out of you. Yeah. And we're going to take this gun and we're going to hit your ass in the head with it, knock you loose. Y'all see that, right? This is crazy. This is ludicrous.
Herndon in the head with an M4 and using a stun gun.
Somebody had their hands wrapped around my throat and was lifting me up, so I peeled fingers off my throat. Got hit a few more times in the face.
He says he suffered multiple injuries, including a concussion, and he has permanent nerve damage and some memory loss. But there's one moment he can recall after the incident.
They kind of chuckled and said, "Hey, we must have mistaken you for the bad guy." And it was really at that.
Nah, they didn't mistake him for the bad guy. That's cap. If you look closely, they already had the bad guy on the floor. He was just there to help. So I don't know, these officers, they liar, they criminals, they gang bangers. Yeah. I keep telling y'all, they the biggest gang. Ain't no gang in this world that's bigger than them officers in red and blue. No gang.
That moment that I was kind of like, I felt like, well, they're all standing out here getting their story straight.
He later reached out to the city of Henderson
To even do the complaint and do the follow-up with that. I mean, they don't make it easy at all.
In 2021, attorney Marjorie Huff filed a lawsuit against the city, Sergeant Gillis, and 5 other officers.
It was very clear to me that, number one, the police had no plan, that they escalated the situation to a point that it did not need to escalate.
It was safer to have more people.
This is Sergeant Gillis on the stand.
And you would not change a thing.
No.
He testifies the incident tarnished his rep.
This is how the sergeant handles the situation. He said, the attorney said, would you change anything? He said, no, I'm not changing that damn thing. That store owner got his ass beat. He got his ass beat. So what? So be it. Let's move on. Crooked ass sergeant.
Reputation, a claim Huff is ready for.
You had previously had excessive force complaints for punching a woman in the face.
There was questions on it, allegations, yeah.
You had allegations against you for sexually harassing women at the Starbucks where you would do your paperwork.
I don't think it was that wordage, but yeah.
Also for inappropriately selling weapons.
Yep.
Damn. Y'all be thinking these criminals in the street is corrupted. These sergeants and police officers corrupted. Y'all heard that? He was selling arms. He was touching girls inappropriately at the Starbucks. He was punching girls in the face. Talking about some allegedly. No, it's all true. This department is crooked. It got to go. They gotta destroy that department and revitalize it back up again. Because everybody in that department gotta go.
Voiding traffic tickets for friends and family.
Yes, I did that.
No. I know I didn't just hear him say that. He was avoiding traffic tickets for the family. Avoiding the tickets. That means if his family members got some traffic tickets, he'll cancel them out. Now that's crazy.
5 to 10 inquiries about using excessive force by Internal Affairs.
Sounds probably right.
You've been placed on leave with pay 4 times.
Yes, ma'am.
What types of incidents cause an officer to be placed on leave with pay?
Shooting incidents where somebody dies or there's substantial bodily harm to that person.
And then the verdict, the city of Henderson must pay $450,000. What stands out to you about the Henderson Police Department after handling this case?
They clearly have a culture that allowed this to happen. They had no intention of properly investigating either the incident or the internal affairs investigation. The whole thing was just a big rubber stamp. We're just going to say they did the right thing.
It was never about money. It was about accountability. My only hope is that it's enough that it will make Henderson change their ways, and I worry about that.
He says the video shows the moment his life changed forever. Still difficult to watch, but he says he hopes his story may inspire others to seek accountability. Vanessa Murphy, 8 News Now.
Every time I see these officers pile up like that, they look like goddamn wolves, just biting their teeth out and preying on the goddamn prey. That's what they look like, a bunch of damn wolves. Lord have mercy. Let's get on to the next episode, because this is ridiculous.
They've been terrorizing the streets of Brooklyn for years with guns and violence.
But tonight, more than a dozen alleged gang members are under arrest. Our Lisa Evers was there for the exclusive takedown at an early morning raid.
We're here at an undisclosed location in Brooklyn to get an exclusive look at the hard work of an elite unit of NYPD detectives. They're going after the toughest criminals in New York City. They're young, they're armed, and they don't care where their bullets land. Dozens of NYPD detectives from the Gun Violence Suppression Unit and other specialized units came together hours before sunrise to be briefed on the case. Our Fox 5 camera was the only one allowed along on their mission to make streets and playgrounds safe from gunfire by taking down 18 alleged gang members indicted for second-degree murder, conspiracy, weapons possession, and other charges in 12 separate shootings.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Go after these no good for nothing citizens that's wreaking havoc and destroying communities. But what they do need to create a task force too is for them pedophile and them sex trafficking people. They need to build a special task force for those type of people too. Yeah, have a task force for gang bangers, and also have a task force for pedophiles, and have a task force for human trafficking people. Yeah, them people that's trafficking kids, they gots to go. They funky, nasty ass gots to go.
When you eliminate the shooters, right? When you take the shooters out of the equation, remove the shooters, reduce the shootings.
Countless hours by the Gun Violence Suppression Unit went into the investigation that led to the 85-count indictment and arrests of 15 alleged members of the drenched subset of the 9 Trey Bloods, also known as H-Town Billies, and 3 of their ops, which is slang for opponent.
Damn. Miss News Lady know all the slang. She said, yeah, they getting the ops, which slang for opponent. Yeah, they getting them ops. Damn, News Lady. It look like News Lady from the hood.
We sit behind the computers. We go out. We collect video. We make gun collars. We do search warrants. We're hitting doors at 06 daily.
The investigation dates back to an August 2021 nighttime shootout in a park filled with kids. When the gunfire erupts, the kids converge on the mom with a stroller to protect themselves and each other. There were broad daylight shootings too. In August 2022, they went spinning, a slang term for going out looking for ops and shooting.
Damn, in 2021, 2022, they was spinning. Another slang for looking around for their ops. Told you, whoever trained this News Lady, give her an award. Because this lady know all the goddamn slang.
Them for no reason. We're about to go out with one of the units right now, and they say that these suspects are so dangerous and have so many guns, me and my crew need to put on these bulletproof vests.
Gotta wait
One of the teams goes to pick up one of the pre-indicted suspects wearing tactical gear and carrying special equipment. You can see that the detectives here are posted up outside this apartment complex. That's to watch for any kind of activity in any of the windows. For the first time, 2 women detectives are leading the operation. We go to another location where suspect Dimitri Jean-Jacques, who's facing more than 24 charges, is taken to the 77th precinct to be booked.
I'd say the thing that sticks out in this investigation is the 2 homicides of 16-year-old kids that were committed by this gang.
Well, I was born in the borough of Brooklyn, not too far from where we stand here today. I have family that lives here. There's a profound impact on the community when you see the worst of the worst being apprehended and placed in jail.
There's a lot less people getting hit by bullets because of these cases.
More alleged gang members are brought into the precinct. Mayor Adams issued a statement saying, New York City will not tolerate the reckless endangerment of those who choose a path of violence.
Please, Mayor Adams, please. We don't want to hear that boo-boo to foolishness. Because if New York doesn't tolerate this, why did New York tolerate the illegal migrants? Why did you tolerate that? You ain't tolerating no crime, but you bring in hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrants into your city, and they creating the crime and creating havoc on your citizens. Polo American citizens. Lord have mercy. Talking about we won't tolerate recklessness. All your actions, Mayor Adams, been recklessness. Sir, get it together. I'm going to end this here. I love y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I'm going to see you guys on the next episode because Mayor Adams just ruined my day. Yeah, he did. With all his buffoonery lies he's telling us. Salute.